So we were all sitting around and we decided to think about how much of our waste is really unusable. And so we started looking into it and we found some amazing things. First of all, we found out that the US, we have a major waste issue. We create 251 million tons of trash every year. That's the equivalent of 42 Great Pyramids. Crazy, right? Not only this, but we also create all this energy. We create all this energy to use electricity for things like powering our houses, but then it turns out that we only use 39% of the energy we generate. The other 61% is just wasted. That's enough to fuel the United Kingdom for 7 whole years. In other words, we have a real problem here, guys, and it needs to be addressed. So we started looking into it and we wanted to see what is it made up of? The first thing we found out is that the biggest part of our waste is actually paper, which makes up 28%. And then you have things like food that make up another 14% of our waste. Another 26% is stuff you'd expect to find in a recycling bin, like plastic and metal. And then other stuff makes up the rest, like wood chips and rubber. So we turn around and we say, okay, so let's see how we can use this all. And we can actually use it in a variety of ways. The first way is by simply recycling. Things like plastic, paper, glass, tires, and metal, all of these things can be recycled to make new things, and it uses way less energy than trying to use the resources raw. Another thing that can be used is actually our sewage. Sewage and food compost gives off this thing called methane, which we can then collect and generate into energy and electricity to light our homes. Pretty cool, right? Besides methane collecting, you can also look at your clothes. Rather than going and buying new clothes, go to a thrift store, buy it used. By doing that, you save not only money, but resources for making new clothing. So what kind of difference does this make? You see, us as college students, we can actually make a difference. By recycling one aluminum can, it uses 95% less energy than trying to make one new. Another thing is simply one plastic bottle. Recycling one plastic bottle can run your laptop for 25 minutes. That's an entire How I Met Your Mother episode. And so what we're trying to say here is you can make the difference in our waste problem. Simply doing things by not taking so much food that you're not going to eat at the dining hall. Or maybe using your cup smug the next time you go instead of getting a new cup and having that one be thrown away. Or maybe just look at those blue bins. They're there for a reason. Why don't you recycle some stuff in it?